Hey, James. Oh, hi, incredibly popular and successful booktuber. You just started a YouTube channel, right? Yeah, I did. Just started about 2 months ago. It's cool. It's about books, right? Yep. And you like fantasy? Yeah, I do. I just started getting into that genre over the last year. Nice. Any particular books that you're hoping to read? Oh, yeah, but I mean, I want to try and read a little bit of everything as I'm getting more into the genre. I was thinking, yeah, whatever. You should read The Wheel of Time. Oh, I mean, I might sometime. I just. No, you will read The Wheel of Time. But. Yep. What? Shut it. Okay. Good. I'm gonna go make money while I sleep. Hello all. This video was probably going to be eventually made anyway, because if you are a booktuber and you have any inclination for fantasy, you are required to read and post about your experience reading The Wheel of Time.
Do it.
You might be thinking, James, forge your own path. Don't give in to the pressure and do everything everybody else is. And my response to that is creativity is hard. But even though this has been done a million times before, I'm going to try my best to make something unique and informative. This video is going to be divided into 3 parts. First, a book haul, literally one book, that I recently purchased, that being The Eye of the World. I am a person that I really like to know what I am buying, and it's frustrating not being able to see its size and be able to get a close-up of that particular copy. Second, an overview of criticism and praise that is common for this series. And third, my experience so far in reading and listening to The Eye of the World. So, let's get to it. So I purchased this book at Barnes & Noble. I stood in front of all of the Wheel of Time books for probably about a half an hour before finally deciding on this one. This is the 3rd trade paperback edition, published back in May of 2000. As you can see, it's a good size. Something that I really like about this is the map is colored, which is something that I think is very nice. This book it has some of the classic artwork. It also has the little Amazon logo here because of the show that will be coming soon. The spine, I think it will be an attractive set if I decided to complete it. And this book costs $18.99 at Barnes & Noble. So far I've been very pleased with this. Definitely recommend it. As I've researched The Wheel of Time, I've been kind of surprised at the wide range of opinions that people have for this series. If you start typing in a Google search bar, "Why is The Wheel of Time?" you will get autofill suggestions such as overrated, so good, so bad, sexist, and boring. But as I've searched sites like Reddit and watched videos on the subject, I have come to notice a few themes, and typically, one person's praise can be another person's criticism. I will present these themes as neutral statements. Then it's up to you to decide whether it is a plus or a minus. The books are very descriptive. This is an understatement. I would say that this is the foremost complaint and accolade. While some applaud this and love the way that he builds worlds and describes his characters, others see it as being overly descriptive. One Reddit user claimed that you could cut down the books from 14 to 7 or 8 and not lose any story. It is similar to Lord of the Rings. I found it interesting that there were actually 2 sides to this coin. My knee-jerk reaction when I hear that something is similar to a classic is disgust. I feel like a book should be at least 90% original. I don't feel like it's fair to expect 100% originality considering the sheer volume of literature out there. But many of Jordan's fans laud his parallels to Lord of the Rings and the fact that it feels like Lord of the Rings. One Reddit user said that reading Wheel of Time helped them to understand the Lord of the Rings better, as they had read the Lord of the Rings trilogy when they were very young. It is long. At 14 books and 4.4 million words, this is just a fact. If you were to read the books straight through at a rate of 2 words per second, it would take you 25 days of solid reading to complete the series. That's just a lot of words. Still, this is a fact that some readers love and some readers hate. I think it all comes down to the kind of reader that you are. Are you a reader that's eager for the destination, or are you a reader that enjoys the journey? My experience is limited, as I have only made it a short way into the book, but I do have a few thoughts to share. I definitely understand where the critics are coming from. It definitely has a Lord of the Rings type vibe to it. It is also very, very descriptive, but I'm fine with that. Obviously, it's very, very long, but I don't have any intention of reading this whole series in the next few months. At this point, my plan is just to kind of mosey on through the first book and see where it leads me. I might finish the series or I might not. I'm only committed to reading Eye of the World at this point because I own it and because I've already started it. It started off maybe a little bit slow, but it's definitely starting to pick up. And so far, I'm really enjoying the imagery and the description of the world. It really draws you in to the place that Robert Jordan has created. I'm also very impressed with the very real interactions that the characters have with one another. I'm excited to see where it goes. And that is it. I will most likely make a video about my experience reading Eye of the World when I finish it. Thank you for watching, and once again, please go and donate whole blood, plasma, or platelets to the American Red Cross. I've included the link in the description. Have a great morning or evening or afternoon, and happy reading.